Welcome to the Weekly Hangout. I am your host, Avery. I will be later joined by my good friend, Matthew, today. Let me just give you an introduction and a rundown of what we're doing here with this podcast. So this is just a podcast where it gives you that good feel of just getting together with a group of buddies and just chatting about whatever's going on and having fun. We've got different segments like top 5. We've got crazy topics that we'll be discussing, whether that be work stories or just stupid things we've done. You're going to want to stay tuned for these ones. So subscribe, follow, hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss an upload here. And we'll be uploading these in video format here shortly once we get everything settled in the studio. So without further ado, bring on my guest host today, Matthew. All right. So for those that are listening, give us a rundown on what are your hobbies? Like, how would you describe yourself so the viewers can get an idea of who you are?
Hello, I am Matthew.
You don't have to. You don't have to. Hello, like it. You're acting like it's a super official like interview.
Oh, it is.
This is gonna be a great interview.
It is Donald J. Trump speaking on behalf of Melania.
It's not
What an amazing man I am. Like Sam I am, but man I am. I am the man. You can't deny it. I am the chosen one. Is that going on?
Huh?
What are we doing?
We're recording already.
Okay, yeah.
So
I
yeah,
know.
I already
Okay.
introduced you to the audience.
Yeah.
But you're answering all your interview. It's like an interview.
Yeah, okay.
This is great.
Let's keep going.
More like a job interview.
Just let it roll.
But I know
Let's roll with
we've
it.
done fishing, we've done mountain biking, we've done hunting.
Mm-hmm.
All of us like hunting here, especially mountain biking. We all enjoy mountain biking. Even guests that'll be on later in these episodes, and we might do a feature where all the boys are here all at once, and it'll be great. But yeah, dirt bikes. We all love dirt bikes. We like things that go fast. Anything that goes fast and is loud, we like.
Agreed.
That's how Jason likes his women.
No comment. I'm a man of few words.
You are. You're more quiet and serious, but then once you get settled in, oh boy, it is. You do not know what his next move is going to be. It might be
the arm around the shoulder. That might be my next move.
I didn't know we were getting close here, but okay.
I mean, we can. I don't mind.
For viewer context, we are sitting across a room. So
It's about 8 feet.
don't. Hey, it's past COVID standards, so I'm safe from you.
Okay. What's
But anyways, yeah.
Okay.
You're not much on social media, but you do watch a lot of YouTube shorts. What have you thought of AI kind of taking over the creator aspect of everything? Because there's a lot there that's really funny. Then there's a lot there that's just kind of like a blur between reality.
Yeah. I think it's an interesting subject. I mean, it can be used for good, but at the same time,
Yes,
I think
absolutely.
it's also taken away from, well, I want to say like job-wise, if AI becomes a big thing,
Well, here's the thing.
okay.
I think
Robots
AI
is
has.
what I'm thinking.
I do think AI has taken over jobs, especially in the creator space, because you've got all these people at the touch of their fingertips who can create just crazy visuals that would have taken an editor to create hours and hours of work just to get this one perfect looking visual for Hollywood. Somebody can achieve that in 5 minutes, less than that, at their fingertips now. So I think it's definitely useful for small creators, but it also takes those people that have learned the art of actually digital media and creating all those visual effects. It's taken away from them entirely.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, there's there's some of those interesting ones of AI, especially those Yeti or the Bigfoot ones.
Oh, that's 100% real.
Those ones,
If you doubt that for 1 second.
I don't doubt for a minute that those ones are absolutely real, because the scary thing is Bigfoot's real, guys. Trust me. We are gonna hunt him down eventually, and we will have him
Mounted up on a wall.
to the wall of this studio. That'll be the day. I can't wait.
That will be a day.
It will be a day. It will be
What kind of
absolutely
gun
a real
would you
day.
use for Bigfoot?
Huh?
What kind of gun would you use for Bigfoot?
Man, what is the size of Bigfoot actually? Like, what is Bigfoot's size?
I think it's like 9 to 12 feet. I want to guess that. I don't know.
All right, I'm looking it up. All right. Bigfoot, this is from Google. Bigfoot is described as a large, hairy, and muscular creature.
Sounds like me.
I was just getting ready to say that sounds quite a bit like us. And most eyewitnesses accounts estimating its height between 6 feet to 10 feet. Well, we are right at 6 feet, so we don't get the... We might be Bigfoot. Some reports claim it can stand taller, with some estimates reaching up to 15 feet. Estimated weight is between 500 to 1,000 pounds.
Imagine if you had a 6 foot Bigfoot and he's 500 pounds.
The Cleveland Browns...
He'd be like a gremlin.
No. The Cleveland Browns would pass him up, pick a quarterback, and the Cincinnati Bengals would have all their issues saved.
Wow.
I know, that was a quick switch of topic.
Okay, what kind of gun would you use, though?
Okay, kind of gun. So for that size...
What do you think?
A 12 gauge would work for close range, but I would lean more towards the... You could do it a clean 308, but that's still a big boy. I'm going to go with the... Just go classic 50 cal and drop them on the spot.
If you want to do it the manliest way, you get a pack of dogs, chase them down, get them up in a tree, take a lever action 30-30, and shoot them. Of course, what you do with a gun.
Yeah, you could do that too. Yeah.
You're doubting that.
I'm not doubting it at all.
I'm more of an old timer guy.
Yeah, you are very much an old soul of this world. You are not up to date with the trends these kids are doing these days.
I can get trendy.
I don't know. I don't know if you could get trendy, because I don't know if you know how to
Watch me. I'm going to start a trend. Everybody who's watching this podcast say... Or actually, wait.
It'd be interesting to watch the podcast when we don't have video podcasts, So they'd be listening. But
yeah.
All right, what's your trend? What is your trend?
I'm going to start a trend.
Okay.
Shoot Bigfoot in the head with a 30-30.
Okay.
That's my trend.
That is
whether it's
our new
AI
trend,
or
so
not.
let's see AI.
I want to see that.
Script that one. But yeah, we've done some crazy stuff with the crazy things I'll be on the podcast here in the future. And we also plan on having other people on that know far more about certain topics. We've got some other friends that are very much into dirt bikes, motocross, and that'll be some fun episodes there. There's some good stories there behind all that, and some good characters there. But yeah. So let's do our top 5. So for every podcast we're going to do a top 5 topic. We're just going to kind of branch our discussion off that for a little bit, move on to the next segment. I'm not going to explain every time during the podcast, especially the future episodes, what's going on. It's just our kickoff podcast. So we're just kind of giving the viewer more of here's how the podcast is going to be in the future. That way they kind of understand, like, we're a little scattered, but we do have our topics kind of picked out beforehand. But conversations, as always, with good friends go anywhere and everywhere. But today's top picks are top 5 favorite vehicle manufacturing companies. And let's have you start us off with your 5th pick, working up to your number 1.
So number 1 is like your favorite.
Number 1 is the king of your tiers list.
I'm gonna get judged for my number 1, but I don't.
You're
care.
gonna get judged for your number 1 no
Yes.
matter what.
Let me think.
You have weird taste in vehicles, but go for it. And if you need a list, our
Please give me a
computer tech
list,
can pull
because
up
I
the
got
list.
4 of them I can think of right off the bat, but I think I'm probably gonna need help finding my 5th. Not help, but realizing, oh yeah, there's that company.
Yeah. So give your first 5, or give us number 5.
Number 5, I'd have to go probably. I want to say maybe GMC.
General Motors.
Yeah, General Motor Company, whatever. GMC, probably number 5. I don't know why.
Just not a fan, or
Well, I
is it
like
just
them. That's why they're in the
s-
top 5.
The style of cars.
I just like their trucks more. But
Okay, that's understandable.
I think they have better overall trucks than.
They do have. I like their Duramax.
Mm-hmm.
The GMC Duramax.
Yeah.
The what's those?
Denali.
The Denali's. Those are nice. They're nice.
Yep. It's basically a Chevy, but it's not, It's more, I think it's technically like a step up from Chevy, like luxury-wise, I believe. But I don't know. I could be wrong on that.
I don't know. I'm not one with the GMC people.
What about your number 5?
No, you list yours and then I give
Oh.
mine so that
Oh,
people
okay.
can compare who's
Yeah,
more
okay.
sane in the head.
Sane in the brain.
Yeah, that way people know, like,
I should
oh,
start freestyling.
we don't like that guy. He's weird. He put
That is.
Subaru at his number 1 spot.
I'm not that weird, but okay.
I mean, I don't know.
Oh,
you
man.
got the flow.
I think I'll
that
come
makes
up
you
with
look like a
another one,
California surfer. So
Thank you. Don't call me a California anything.
what was that? What was that
don't
little
know.
giggle there? That was
You
a
liked
little
it, though.
California giggle.
Ah, man. Number 4. I don't know. I can't say these are in any specific order because I can only think of like 4 that I actually do like. I'd have to go with probably Chevy next. Same thing as GMC, basically.
Okay. Why?
It's not a Ford. It's got one thing for it.
So Ford doesn't make your top 10.
Ford does, maybe. Older Fords, yes.
Okay.
Chevy, though, it's more of a, I feel like, iconic brand also.
Yes, it is. I'm surprised you have Chevy at 4.
Well, it's not really in a specific order, but
No, that's what the top 5 is.
I know, but I
Your
can
tier
only think
listing.
of 4 that I actually do like.
5 of them.
I'll throw
So, like-
something else in there. Actually. I'd have to go put at number 5, probably actually Nissan, because I'm going off trucks. And they also have the GTR, so the Skyline. So if they didn't have the Skyline, then it wouldn't make the top 5. But they also do have 2 trucks, including the Titan, which actually came with Cummins. Did you know that?
Did.
That's what I said.
Huh.
The Titan, it had a Cummins.
I don't think
I think they stopped making them though in like 23 or 24.
What is it called though? The
Nissan Titan.
Nissan.
I've seen a couple of them with Cummins.
I can't recall if I've seen.
But yeah, that one would be number 5 then. Is probably
It looks
Nissan.
like a Nissan pickup.
And so then GMC number 4. Number 3 probably Chevy.
Number 3 Chevy.
Yes.
Okay.
Specifically the Chevy 1500.
Chevy 1500. You
Just-
are a fan of those.
Mm-hmm.
I do like the Z71 Duramax though.
Yeah.
Those are
They
awesome.
make a 3.0
Those-
diesel for those.
A what?
3.0 Duramax
Really?
for 1500 size. Yeah.
Hmm.
GMC also does that.
Gotcha.
But yeah. That. I like it. I like it a lot. And probably number 2.
Number 2.
You're going to judge me for it, but probably Toyota.
Toyota. I thought so. With your Toyota kick that you got, I thought Toyota would be your number 1 pick.
Do you know what number 1 is?
No.
Okay. You should. It's an obvious answer after all that.
Is it Dodge?
I don't know. I'd say it's really close.
Is it Ram?
Ram is number 1, yes.
Ram is number 1.
Yes.
Okay.
Dodge, Ram,
Yeah.
whatever, you know.
Okay, that's not bad.
Okay.
That's actually a pretty
just
solid
thought
top 5.
I know you are upset with me because I put Toyota over
Chevy.
but
I kind of am. But I'm
Reliability.
happy with your number 1.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not too bad.
The reason for that being is reliability.
See, now that's why I was confused. I thought
Maybe switch him. I don't know.
Toyota would be your number 1.
Just because Toyota is
you're
more
all about
reliable.
reliability.
Mm-hmm. Switch him then. So I'm going to start talking about Ram. Ram is number 2. Dodge.
Ram is number 2.
Dodge. Yeah.
Why? Why is Ram number 2? Because now I'm just going to get irritated because I love Ram.
Hellcat, TRX, Charger, Challenger, Scat Pack.
They make
A lot of that.
Exactly. They got a great line
And
of
apparently
vehicles.
their 3500 Cummins is like the number 1 truck that would make it to 250,000 miles. Unless that video that I watched was false. Pretty sure if that is true, then good job, Ram. 3500.
Okay, so Toyota.
Toyota.
Bobby. Toyota.
Hey, Daddy.
Toyota.
Okay.
Japanese manufacturing over American manufacturing.
But yeah.
I know they can make blades. They can't win wars. Why?
Blades?
Their vehicles.
What are you talking
Japanese knives. Like their
Oh,
chef
yeah,
knives
yeah.
are amazing.
about? Those are legendary.
Yes.
How do you
They
know
can't
they're
win
amazing?
wars, but they can produce really
Rice.
reliable vehicles
Oh,
for
yes.
some reason.
Yeah. That's
So like, okay, so Toyota being your number 1, what
the main thing is reliability.
what vehicle of theirs would be your like go-to?
If I had to choose one,
Like you get
That would
one
last me, like, the
vehicle off
longest?
the lot today to keep the rest of your life.
could I choose any year? Like any year, brand new.
Yes. Off the lot. So like it never got drove a mile, but you're stuck with this vehicle the rest of your life. Like you have to remain using a example 2008 Dodge Ram the rest of your life.
I would say are apparently the most reliable Toyota so far. Because I would take a Tacoma, but it's not a full-size truck. I'd want a full-size truck. So I'd go with probably a like 2012 Tundra, anywhere from like 2009 to 2012.
Okay, that's not bad.
Those things
They don't have 4-wheel drive,
Yeah, they do.
do they?
It's optional.
Oh, I didn't know they were optional. I just
Yeah.
thought they didn't have it because the people
Toyota-
I know that have it don't
Yeah.
have 4-wheel drive.
That's because it's
But-
flat in Texas.
It doesn't help that they're from Texas, so they don't get this beautiful, lush Great Lakes snow that we have every season.
Great like snow. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So
But-
my top 5
yeah,
then.
Go ahead. I wasn't going to say anything else.
My number 5 is going to be Nissan right out of the gate. Just, they make all right cars. They got the NV passenger vans. Those are pretty cool when they get like remodeled and decked out as campers. I think those are really cool. But other than that, I think that's the only thing they got going for them. Actually, I'm gonna switch that.
They have the old Titans, or not Titans.
I'm not a
Frontiers.
fan of their trucks. Their
Okay.
trucks they're not appealing to the eye as much as I wish they were. I don't really wish they were. So there's that. I'm going to switch my 5 though. I'm going to go with Hyundai.
Hyundai or Honda?
Hyundai.
Okay.
I don't know why, but their vehicles are just really solid gas mileage, really solid price, and they're pretty darn nice. The only thing is, their truck is
It's not a
probably
truck.
the
Don't even call it
ugliest
that.
truck.
Don't call it that.
It is not even a truck. That thing is like an SUV with the top half chopped off, and they're like, let's call it a Santa Cruz. Why? Because I don't know.
This is something Santa would cruise around in.
You might, oh gosh, you might be able to fit a surfboard in the back, and that's probably their target audience. But that's my number 5.
It's like the Honda Ridgeline had a little brother that wasn't so smart.
Yikes.
Hate to have that.
My number 4 is going to be Ford.
Oh,
They have solid options, but you are strongly opinionated on this. But their
only-
2016 to 2018 F-150s are absolute garbage.
Yeah.
Their transmissions are the worst. Mm-hmm. Like, what? How do they roll those out and be like, we're fine rolling these out?
they had the most recalls. I'm pretty sure is Ford.
Ford does have the most
They
recalls.
had-
Every time I see a recall, 90% of the time, it's a Ford recall.
I'm pretty sure.
And it's on major components too. It's
Yeah.
not like these little things here and there, like, oh, this little thing broke, but we'll replace it. No,
pretty
it's
sure-
like, oh, the brakes aren't working in this vehicle, and there's about 800 of them right now out on the road for our new models.
that was
last those year need
that
recalled.
happened. Yeah,
That happened last year. Yeah,
it was
it was a braking
or whatever.
brake spring component got installed
There was, I
the
think,
wrong way.
they had a recall on 2,500 of them. Or no,
I don't remember how many.
no, it was 900
was that
of them.
production
it was the
line.
2,500 Super Duty. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that production line made however many.
I think
and
it was a
pushed
new
them out.
hire. That's what
They
it was.
passed inspection, and then turns out the spring and one of the brakes wasn't working and ended up failing. I believe that's the story.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not 100% on that. But Ford is my number 4. They make decent. They make decent diesels.
The only
Especially
truck
the
I'm
6.0
a fan of
Is good. I
their
like the 6.0.
old Ford Ranger.
Yeah, the Ford Ranger is pretty nice.
The old ones.
Yeah, the old ones.
Like,
They're nice, just farm trucks. I mean,
Yeah.
they're little nice farm trucks.
unless it's a 90s Ford. That's when I would
80s
like
Fords were nice.
80s,
80s square
80s
body
or 90s.
is like
Yeah.
beautiful trucks.
Then in like 02 they started going with like the round look, and it just turned into like a.
Yeah, it wasn't that nice.
It looked like a marshmallow. The white ones do.
They do. They look like little jet puff vehicles.
Yeah.
Looks like the Pillsbury Doughboy
yeah.
got put on wheels, and they're like, ship it.
Uh-huh.
I'm on number 3 already. I'm gonna go with Toyota.
Great.
Toyota.
Bobby.
Like I said earlier, the Japanese don't know how to win a war. They know how to make a vehicle. They make great vehicles. I do like the Tacomas. They're just small. They just make really small vehicles. And
It is a Japanese company.
it is a Japanese company, so
They
do what you wish
they
with
do
that
have
info because...
what is it? Hilux also.
Okay, the Toyota Hilux is
If
great.
I could get one imported,
Whistle and
I
Diesel
would.
did the videos. Absolutely amazing.
But
I
the
like
steering
them.
wheel's on the wrong side.
They're just not... You have to have them imported. And for that reason, I dock them too. They have to get those imported. They're only available overseas. So, with that being said, and they did just invest tons of money into U.S. manufacturing, which I think is...
I think wasn't it 10 billion?
I think it was 10 billion into U.S. manufacturing, and that's great for American jobs. I'm just still Toyota's number 3 because the two that are coming next are 100% better. Number 2,
Can I guess?
yeah, go for it.
Chevy.
Yep, Chevy. Number
I know
2
what
is
number
Chevy.
1 is.
I love Chevys. I've drove them for 3 years with work vehicles.
And a year before that.
Huh?
And a year before that. You drove a Chevy.
I did drive a Chevy. Yep, a small little Chevy. And they're great vehicles.
Mm-hmm.
They're easy to work on. They're easy to get parts for.
Their transmissions don't blow out after 20,000 miles.
Yeah, their transmissions don't blow up like Ford. Yeah, they're just great overall vehicles. The Z71 diesel, I love it.
Mm-hmm.
I love seeing those out at the different truck shows and different events and stuff. I love them. I also like the... Oh, what is it?
So, quick question. You put Hyundai instead of GMC in the top 5?
Yeah, because I actually like some of their cars. Some of their smaller cars have like this midnight package where it's all blacked out and you can get like red stitching on the trim and stuff, and it looks really good.
So, a wannabe Hellcat?
Yes, just for white people.
Okay.
But
No, that's a Honda. You get your
yeah.
Honda Civic. Straight
yeah, that
pipe
is
it.
true. Yeah.
You were the whitest person ever then.
Number 1 is Ram for me.
Mm-hmm.
They separated from Dodge, so now they're just known as Ram.
They did?
Yeah, that was a while ago.
Oh.
So they're
I guess
so
I never
Dodge still
realized that.
manufactures them, but they dropped the name Dodge Ram and just became Ram. And
So is it Ram or just Dodge?
it's just Ram now.
Oh.
And the great thing about them is they actually listen to their customers about their engines, because they dropped the 5.7 in the I want to say 2024 or 2025 model,
Switch
and
back to the
immediately
V8.
brought it back when customers were mad about it.
The V8 or
Uh-huh.
the V8 or the 5.7?
The 5.7.
Ah. Did the customers not want the V8 or what?
No, so what they did was, I forget what they produced, but it was a bit smaller engine on it. And so customers weren't happy that they dropped the 5.7 Hemi. And so they brought it back. And for that, they just started listening to what the customers want. At the end of the day, the customer's going to depend on if you make money or not. So for them to listen and give the customers what they're wanting for that, I give them props for that.
Absolutely.
I also drive a Ram. So with that being said, I'm a little biased, but
Aren't you always?
they do make great trucks. Dodge in general is all right. I like their trucks a lot. Their
You mean Ram?
Hemis are awesome.
Or Dodge?
Huh? Their Cummins.
Ram or Dodge?
The Cummins is awesome trucks. Anything with that engine I like. But
Cummins, Duramax, or Power Stroke? If you could choose one.
Cummins.
Good choice.
It's just they're just a solid choice. They're not hard to work on, and you can get parts for it delivered to your door pretty easy. Oh, you can get almost anything delivered to your door
You know
easy,
what?
but it's not like bad to find parts for those.
You know what Toyota should do? They should team up with Cummins or whatever it is, I guess that company, and start making diesel Tundras. I think those would do really good.
I could see it working, but I think they have their fans already with the Toyota, the Tacoma.
Mm-hmm.
Because, now don't get me wrong, I like the Tacomas. I've drove Tacoma. They're just a small truck. It feels like after you drive...
It feels like you're in a car.
Okay, after you drive a 1500
Mm-hmm.
or a
25. Even.
2500 and you get into just a stock out of the factory, off the lot, Toyota, the Tacoma, it feels like you're sitting in a car.
Yes.
Every bit of it. The seat's low. The steering feels like a car. Just everything about it feels like a car.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there's some of those bigger ones that they have now that they...
Tacomas?
Yeah, like they're lifted. They got a bit bigger wheels. Yeah. And a couple people I know have them. Those things look awesome. I haven't gotten a ride in them. But they're very clean truck. They look awesome.
Mm-hmm.
They look good.
Absolutely.
But yeah, so top 5 for you. You need to review yours real quick. Just give your top 5. So 5 through 1.
Nissan, GMC, Chevy, Dodge, Ram, and Toyota.
Okay. Mine was Hyundai,
Ford.
Mine was Hyundai, Ford, Chevy. Oh, no. Sorry.
Chevy.
Toyota,
Or was it?
Chevy, and then Ram.
Yep.
So that was our top 5, which wasn't bad. Yours, of course, you had to go with Toyota.
Yeah.
Put in America last. How dare you?
I mean, if any of those companies made more reliable,
how dare you put the ones that obliterated the Japanese in World War II in second place next to Japanese manufacturing?
because I want a reliable vehicle. That's all I can say.
So you would rather give money to foreign company than give to American made?
If it means I have a more reliable truck, yes.
That is so unpatriotic of you.
I know.
Anyways.
Shame on me. What if I put a USA wrap on it?
That still doesn't change the fact that in its heart, it was born
a Japanese.
It's a Toyota. It's not a Toyota. It's
Toyota.
a Toyota. Toyota. Anyways, Whistling Diesel. Arrested. Tax evasion.
Mm-hmm.
What's your thoughts on that? And
he seems innocent on it, but I don't know.
I've been trying to keep up with it, but I've been busy with a lot of things.
All that I know is apparently, so he purchased the vehicle in Montana. And
so he registered
it in Montana or whatever.
So for the listeners that don't know, in the state of Montana, if you register a vehicle, it is not taxed. Now, however, if you register a vehicle in the state of Tennessee, where Whistling Diesel is based, it is taxed. So what he did with his supercars is he registered all of them in Montana and then brought them back to Tennessee. So that way he could... Basically, you don't have to pay sales tax on vehicles there in Montana. So a lot of people... Montana, out of all states, has the most supercars registered in Montana. They have the most supercars registered by state. And that is because of the sales tax. And when you have cars that are millions of dollars...
This one was $400,000, but yes.
I know, but you're pushing like... You're up there with supercars. Like you're paying a premium no matter what. That's a lot of tax money.
Yeah. which in this case, he went to Texas. This is the, what is it, Ferrari?
Yes,
Yeah,
this
this
was
is
a
a
Ferrari
Ferrari.
that he burned down.
That burnt up,
on like
yeah.
the second video
Which,
that he released.
so really, I think he was saying something about it like this shouldn't have been the case because the vehicle was then actually destroyed.
Yeah, so he ended up scrapping the vehicle then. So he was no longer paying insurance on it. He was no longer paying tags, plates, all that stuff on it in the state of Tennessee because it got burned down and destroyed in Texas. And then he brought it back, he scrapped it, and then later sold it for a collectible cube, which those things were kind of cool, and they were all signed by Whistle and Diesel.
Yeah.
But so he didn't have the car in possession of him. Like he didn't have it. He didn't have the papers for the car anymore because now he might have the papers for the car. I don't want to get it wrong. He might have the papers for the car, but he wasn't paying for tags and plates on it because the car no longer exists.
Yeah. But yeah, I think it was also, if you do register it there, if it's, I forget, I think it was something like if you have that vehicle out of the state for however long, it's like illegal to do that or something.
Yeah, so everybody has a period of where you're living. So like for Midwest states like Indiana and I believe Michigan and Illinois have it, that I'm sure of, is if you're a resident and currently like living and residing in the state for 90 plus days, you're considered a resident. So you have to transfer everything over to that state, meaning your license, your driver's license, your ID has to be transferred, your cars, your tags, everything kind of has to be transferred over to that state because you're resigning in that state for over 90 days. So now they consider you a citizen. And your voter ID, everything, literally everything has to get transferred through that state then because you're there for 90 days. Because I know that affects sometimes with college students where they will reside on campus during the summer and they are no longer there for college and they have to do that and become a official citizen of whatever state. Yeah.
I think also the, I want to say bond.
I did want to
yeah,
see
the
him
bond.
take the killdozer though to the
Town
trial
hall.
and just just give the building a little nudge with it.
That would be fun.
That would be funny. I'm not
Encouraging.
we're not encouraging that, but it would be funny and it would be very
If
I mean, he
paid
built a
for it, it should
killdozer.
be fine.
He built a killdozer for a reason. At least let the man use it.
To save his life from what was it?
The tractor.
The tractor.
Yeah,
the combine, yeah.
He drove a combine and had
Down
to
a
hide
hill
behind
and-
it because
yeah.
it was running down the hill.
That was close.
That'll kill him.
I think
Whistle and Diesel's not. He wasn't born too far from where the studio's at.
Nope.
No, we're about what? I'd say about 3 hours from where he was at.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so not too far. Originally a corn boy from the state of Indiana.
Mm-hmm.
Look at him now. Who knew that 10 years ago? I don't know. Was it about 10 years ago he started YouTube again? When was it? Might have been longer than that.
Less than that. No. Well, he started getting big about I want to say not 6, 7 years ago.
Yeah. But who knew that destroying vehicles and doing the stuff that he would become a living?
It is genius, though.
It's genius.
But
at the same time, who knew that you could make a killing and a living off of that? And now, of course, he's going to have different sides, like investments and everything, because
Alcoa.
the more you destroy cars, more people are going to want to see higher end cars get destroyed, And that's going to be a pretty penny.
Yeah, he said he started his company Alcoa, his drink company. He said he started that to basically fund the videos. Like, he wants to do more durability tests on these crazy cars, stuff like that. But he wants to use that money from that company for the funds to be able to do that.
Which I think's awesome because he's just giving the people what
want.
they want to see, what they're requesting specifically. But yeah. I think I like Whistling Diesel. I think he's funny. But and a lot of people say he's like completely changed because of the money. Him as a person hasn't. His content has.
Yeah.
But it still has that same root of we're going to durability test this the most redneck way possible.
Yeah, like how he would.
He's just getting his hands on
test
fancier gear.
Yeah, yeah.
But he's still filming on an iPhone.
Like how he would durability test a diesel or something. He'd do farm work with it really rough. He'd be doing the same thing with probably a fancy sports car too.
Yeah.
Same testing. It's just more expensive vehicles.
I think I really like his truck content, especially when it's like the durability test. Like he just recently had a new video where, man, I almost said video.
You sound Amish.
I started sounding Dutchy right there. Video.
Got my video.
Yeah, got that one on video.
Got that video on my flip phone.
Yeah.
What do you think about that, Graber?
Yeah, Miller, I got that video right there put up for you.
Absolutely.
Anyways,
his newest video. The buggy.
His newest video was great.
Mm-hmm.
He got diesels and he put
Duramax.
He got the Duramax. He got the Cummins. He got the Power Stroke. He put them all to a head-to-head test. And it was just a good video.
Mm-hmm.
I like the truck content. Like I will never get tired of the truck.
And
content.
Monster Max is officially back. Also.
It is?
Yes.
Did he had to rebuild that because he tore that back end off.
It was, the suspension. He basically snapped it in half. And then also, I think it was, I want to say they had only one transmission in it before for 2 Power Stroke engines. But they ended up switching out the one and put 2 new my brain just farted. They ended up switching that out for... I know. They switched out the single transmission and then did a double transmission, one for each engine, because of how big the truck was.
Gotcha. So I couldn't remember what he had done, but I know the last video I'd seen of it, he had ripped that back half of it and completely destroyed it.
Yep.
Yeah. So funny thing, I didn't find Whistling Diesel for a while. I had seen and I had heard of him. I had only seen very little bit of his content. But what was I doing? I was in college and I was doing online college classes. And I forget what I was doing. It was in between a break. I just started scrolling YouTube and I see a tank video by Whistling Diesel. And I was intrigued. I'm like, this is cool. I want to see if this is a real tank, this is going to be awesome. So I clicked on it. I instantly was hooked. And I mean, I sat there and I binge watched probably, I think I watched almost all of his content in the span of 10 days. I mean, I watched that stuff endlessly. And then I was just constantly waiting for a new video to come out. But I think the way he brings his content is not, you can't copy it.
No, not at all. He is also selling that tank now, if you want to buy it.
I did see that. So
If you got a $250,000 laying around, go pick it up.
if this podcast takes flight, I'm going to buy that tank.
Do it.
And I
Do
will
it,
buy
lady.
it, and we will do the podcast out of that tank
That would be
every
awesome.
single time.
Do you think it would come with like the remote control?
I hope it does come with a remote control, because if it doesn't, that's just bogus.
He did sell his, I want to say it was 27 turbo Cummins. He also sold that thing for $90,000.
Wow. That's crazy. It's crazy what people can afford for vehicles sometimes. You just wonder. Like you can only drive that vehicle seasonally, and you're willing to spend $400,000, $500,000
Seasonally? Which one?
I'm just saying, like sports cars and
I
stuff,
thought you were saying,
supercars, like people that actually do drive them.
Yeah.
Like you spent that much money, and now you can only drive it seasonally because you're not going to want to take that thing out in the wintertime. Depending on the location you're at, you're not going to want to take it out in the wintertime and get salt on those things. Those are just going to become rust buckets.
Which, in my opinion, is what they deserve to be.
Supercars.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not a fan of them. It's not.
They're made for a reason, and they're to go fast and look cool and look
like, I understand
amazing.
if you're in Florida where you can drive it year round, or like, somewhere down south where it doesn't get where it doesn't snow or anything like that much. But at the same time, it's just, at least for me, having a supercar or something like that wouldn't be convenient.
I feel like if all the boys got together and we went on a trip down to Florida or something,
A supercar rental? Absolutely.
I think one of us
Strap a gator to the flipping roof of that thing.
One of us would pull the trigger and be like, you know what? We're renting a sports car. It doesn't even have to be a supercar. It could be a Corvette, and we're going to have fun. It doesn't matter. We would have fun.
Would it be a piece of crap by the time we return it? Probably.
No, see, that's the thing. You don't drive it. You drive it like it's a rental, but you keep it nice.
Yeah. You leave some tread on the tires.
Yeah, you got to leave some tread on the tires. That way they're not like, man, these guys. Oh. But you know what? Who's going to be like, yeah, you guys can rent. They see our group walk in. They're going to be like, yeah, you guys.
Yeah, we're from Indiana. We came down here to do hunting and fishing. We'd like to rent a Corvette. It's so convenient for what we want to do.
Yeah. Well, Joseph's from Indiana.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like they're just going to see these like just four Midwesterners walk down and be like, give us a Corvette, please. We'd love to rent a Corvette. Mm-hmm. They're going to look at us like, what?
Well, here's the thing. You got to walk in there.
Do we have the money for it?
You've
I
got to
don't know.
have your nice Hawaiian shirt.
have-
maybe like 2-3 buttons.
There we go. Yeah, you got to unbutton
Yeah,
it. So
have
like,
it, like,
you got like some chest hair hanging out.
Yeah, maybe like halfway down the chest.
Yeah. You got to
But
look
then-
like you
but then
belong.
You don't wear like, you just wear some like khaki shorts.
No,
and
you,
then
you wear like
instead
the
of
golf
flip-flops,
shorts.
You wear
like the
those
white
like little,
ones.
what are they called? Duffers?
Loafers.
Same thing.
They are not duffers.
Okay.
Duffers are.
I don't know.
I don't
what
even
a
know
duffer
if
is.
duffers are a thing
I hope
or what
not.
that would be.
That'd be sad.
That would be sad if there's something.
But yeah, you just walk in there like that. Maybe buy a cheap watch that looks expensive.
No, you just go with a Rolly.
Okay, yeah. Then they
Nobody's gonna believe me. They're gonna be like, "Oh, that guy has an Android. Yeah, you're poor." No, Androids. That's a discussion for when the other guys are on the show because they are diehard iPhone boys. Yeah, I'm an Android fella.
Well, when you're public schooled, it's
Yes, they were raised public school. Very, very fresh out of public school too. One of them will be. One of them's fresh out of public
like
school.
a baby bird leaving the nest.
Yeah. But yeah, We got college football coming up too. Some good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You have the playoffs. That's going to be interesting. Rivalry week was pretty good for some football.
Ohio State beat Michigan.
Ohio State,
for the
Michigan
first
was an
time
entertaining
in,
game.
I want to say it was 2000.
It was 6 years. Yeah.
Yeah.
2019 was our last win against Michigan. And let me tell you guys, that was a good game.
Mm-hmm.
It was a good game. It
Kind
was
of a blowout.
It wasn't a blowout, really.
It almost
but
was.
So they went into the half, and it was kind of like it was a halftime where it was like Michigan is still in this game, but you could see Ohio State starting to gain that dominance that they've been known for all year, and they just did a great job going into Michigan and winning.
A very chippy game too.
So we're getting that lake effect snow, and they didn't have it at the game, and I was really disappointed when we tuned in and the field wasn't covered in snow, or at least wasn't a blizzard, because I was really hoping for it. What other? Texas came back.
Texas and Texas Tech. Yeah.
Texas Tech came back.
Wasn't there a scuffle
Upset
at the end
Texas
of that as well?
Tech and hand them their first loss of the year. That was a good game.
I did hear it. Who was it? Coach Prime. I forget who he coaches.
Prime?
Yeah.
He's Colorado.
Okay.
Colorado.
It was at the end of
University.
one of the games. I actually saw the video of it.
Yeah.
Him and the other coach, they went to shake hands, and then the other coach wasn't having it and like put his hand on his chest as he started to walk away to like push him back. And then I mean it wasn't really much of anything, but then he hit his hand away. But
Just unsportsmanlike.
Yeah.
For
between the two coaches.
Yeah. How
How can you be that sort of a loser? I don't know.
How could you be that sort of a loser? Especially Coach Prime. He's such a nice guy.
He wasn't the sore loser. The other guy was.
No, I know that.
Yeah.
But like, how could you, like, Prime's such a nice guy. You watch all his interviews.
He has a great drink.
No, that is
Oh,
not
no,
the
that's not
same.
him.
That is not the same. That
I
is
thought
Logan.
Prime was his drink.
No, that's Logan Paul.
Who's that?
Jake Paul's brother.
I know. I didn't realize that until like a couple months ago, actually.
Are you serious? You didn't realize they were brothers?
Well, they're just so different.
Yeah, they do look different.
Oh, I'm not just saying.
One's tatted up and one's chunky during the off season, and the other one is fit and not tatted up.
It seems more.
He hasn't let it.
He's not as insane in the brain.
He hasn't had as many concussions.
Yeah. As
Yeah.
many.
Both of them came from Disney, though.
Huh?
You didn't know that?
No.
Yeah, they were both Disney
Were they
stars.
like Disney little actors or something?
Yeah, so like when like the Jonas Brothers and stuff were like really young and getting.
Were they
in,
also part
like,
of Disney?
I believe they were,
Oh.
but it was like that same era of like the Disney
No, I
reality
didn't think
shows
they were.
or whatever.
I think it was like, what's it? Nick Jonas. I think he had like that one song. When
How
he was
did we
like
get to this?
16? I don't know, but you know, "Jealous," that song.
Oh my
I'm not going to
gosh!
sing it, but I think that song made him big
No, he was already one with the young girls, and
with his voice cracking
now he's like 35, and they're still doing stuff like that.
or trying to.
They're
Like
trying to
with
stay
Rascal
relevant.
Flats, that's sad. I don't
They're
like
trying
that.
to stay relevant. It's sad. I don't know how we got to this, but yeah.
Disney, Jake Paul, Logan Paul, Prime, Coach Prime, and football playoffs.
Yeah, I went into football playoffs. You went into Prime, then you let it over to Jake Paul, or Logan Paul. Then it went into Jake Paul. But yeah, it was a
Oh, how the turns have tabled.
Oh, how the turns have tabled. Exactly. And like we said, folks, we're gonna take it a million different ways. Each podcast is gonna be strange and different, just like it would be with
Any
hanging out with the
conversation.
boys on any weekend. But yeah, so it's a great show. Great start. Everything's going to get smoother from here. We're going to get more fluent. It'll definitely come more naturally as we continue these episodes. And if you're listening, we appreciate if you would like and subscribe and share with others. So we will eventually be on all podcasting platforms. As of right now, we will only be uploading to YouTube till we get our studio officially fixed, set up, and all our filming equipment running and our audio equipment running smoothly and tuned in. Then we will start uploading to all the major podcasting platforms such as Spotify. I'm trying to think. We'll be on Spotify. We'll be on Apple Podcast and wherever else you find your podcast at. But as for now, we will only be on YouTube. This one might be up on Spotify. We'll have to see what our editors can get for that done. Get done for that. Ugh.
It's been a long day.
It has been a long day. This is funny because we're filming like our first podcast at midnight, so odd.
You can
Definitely.
tell when your words start to get all scrambled up.
Yeah, our words start to get scrambled because we're like brain dead
like
and we're
eggs that
tired.
I'm going to eat for breakfast.
We're tired,
Yeah.
especially when you're up early and you do a lot of stuff through the day, and then you decide, you know what? Let's take every ounce of our mental that we have left and just
I don't have any left.
try
I
to
never
throw it
had
into
any.
a podcast. And I guarantee every episode's going to sound like we've lost a brain cell or two. Wouldn't be surprised if we have. Anyways, as I was saying, go subscribe to the podcast, like, share, comment, tell us what you want to see. We will be on Instagram, and we also we'll be on all the major platforms here shortly after we get everything figured out from our technical side. But as for now, enjoy the YouTube version and the videoless version because our cameras are not set up.
Also, just want to add,
Yes.
if you have any recommendations, leave them down in the comments.
Any recommendations, any categories, any topics you want us to review, leave it down in the comments. We'll give you a shout out and include your username. You will be pinned as a top comment if you are used for our next video topics of discussion. More episodes to come. We plan on doing one episode a week. That'll be our upload schedule. That is our plan for now. We'll have different guests. Me and Matthew will be the main host for the podcast. If he's not there, we'll have one of my friends filling in. Very rarely will we do solo podcasts. Keeping it.
That'd be too boring.
That would be boring.
That's you talking about yourself.
That would be me talking about topics by myself and my opinions on it.
That would be you and your boring thoughts that
Yes.
you have running through your brain.
If I get a couple energy drinks in me, it might be an interesting show solo, but if we get the full crew on energy drinks and getting all hyped up and hyper, it'd be a crazy show. Definitely more than what it is, but yeah, we plan on keeping the shows an hour to an hour and a half. But signing off, like, subscribe, comment your ideas, what you want to see. Best comment will get pinned and we will use your idea. And that is all, folks. That's all we got today. So thank you for joining us for the weekly hangout. I was your host, Avery, and you were joined today by my guest host, Matthew. This has been the weekly hangout. See you guys.
God bless America!
Why'd you use a German accent?